This was a complicated one.
Yeah.
All right.
So many feelings. Made for so many feelings.
I know. Okay, let's talk about He-Man.
Boys, they watched a movie about some of their favorite toys. Did it end up being just a groaner, or did they get a nostalgia boner? Grab your slide whistle, let's see where they land on today's episode of Samurai Movie Jam. Let's go.
By the power of Hillestad.
Holy crap!
It's He-Man time.
It's He-Man Day. Damn it! And I'm so excited, mostly, to talk about this.
You're nervous.
I am nervous.
He's nervous.
This was a complicated one, but on the surface, he looks calm and ready.
Daily, I was getting texts from Dave. I don't know how to feel.
Oh, God. This one was rough, I guess, in a good way, not good, whatever.
We'll get to it.
Welcome to Samurai Movie Jam, everybody, to the Masters of the Universe non-spoiler cast.
We're going to jam about He-Man.
We're gonna Samurai Jam about He-Man. Slide whistle. All right, thanks for coming out. If this is your first time here, thanks for stopping. What we do is we do recent movies and just shoot the shit, do a very loose review of that movie, and have a bunch of fun along the way. Reach out to us at samuraimoviejam@gmail.com, on TikToks, on Instagram, all the social stuff. We do all that, so reach out to us there. We always love to hear from you.
This is a spoiler-free version of what you're going to get.
Right.
So we're going to try not to spoil anything. Maybe a little taste at the end. You'll have to wait and see. But if you want to get spoiled, and we'll spoil the movie as well, you can hop onto Bad Movies Rules Patreon page and sign up. For $5, you get our spoiler version of this, plus some extra content from them. We're part of their universe, so that's why we're hanging out on their Patreon.
Right. Go check that out in there too. Also, did you know KFC only follows 11 people on X, formerly known as Twitter, aka tweet motherfucker. They follow the 5 Spice Girls and 6 random guys named Herb. And that's adorable.
11 herbs and spices.
I know.
It's so good.
It's so good. I make a chicken stop on the way home, and KFC, I'm a huge fan of them. And the fact that they do cute stuff like that is just makes me want them more chicken.
Drew, for some reason, always wants fried chicken.
Yeah.
Well, the reason is because it's delicious. But KFC for me is poop food, man.
Oh, yeah.
A couple bites, and I might as well eat it on the toilet. The last time we went there, I was like, oh, they have a chicken nugget party box. We could have a party of chicken nuggets. You get that thing? That is so small.
It's so ridiculous.
It's like half the size of a small tissue box.
Yeah.
And you open it up, but then there was glitter and
The Colonel jumped out. You were ready for the party? I only brought 3 nuggets, but I'm here.
If you love Kentucky Fried Chicken, and I made Kentucky Fried Chicken, and I know that you love Kentucky Fried Chicken, why would I make another restaurant called, I don't know, Albuquerque Boiled Turkey?
yeah, man, it was like $20 and there was like nothing in it.
Yeah.
And it was like popcorn chicken.
Well, the popcorn chicken situation at KFC should be called, here are the crumbs from the bottom of our extra crispy chicken that we're going to put in popcorn for you.
Yeah. Did you know there's lore with KFC with He-Man? I'm pretty sure the 1987 movie,
Yeah.
when they got there, didn't they go to...
Oh, they did. He
Right?
was obsessed with fried chicken. That's
Yeah.
right. Gwildor, couldn't stop eating this stuff.
Right.
Were they eating from KFC every time, though?
I'm not sure. One thing said KFC,
Yeah.
but another place just said a chicken place. So I'm not sure if it was exactly KFC.
Yeah, because Courtney Cox worked at a barbecue place. And maybe he was eating barbecue. Was he eating ribs that whole? I don't know. I was a bad nerd for this, and I didn't watch the old movie.
I didn't either. I have never seen the old movie.
Oh,
What?
Put it on the list.
that's your homework, and I don't even give a shit.
You already had one. Do you remember?
I do. It's at the top with an exclamation point. That's going to have to wait.
No, it was last night. I was like, oh, man, I should have watched that in preparation for this. I turned it on once, and I was like, this is boring.
Yep.
And turned it right off.
Well, it does start off kind of boring. and then becomes better, and the new one starts off kind of better. Dang it! Okay, anyways, so Arya plays volleyball, right?
Yes. Okay.
So Shannon and I were walking into their...
Speaking of fried chicken.
Speaking of fried chicken, Arya plays volleyball. We were walking into her volleyball game, and there were two older men walking in front of us.
Yeah, looking for the balcony seats.
Yeah, wait. Yeah. And I would say that we are an appropriate distance behind them because as you walk behind people, you should give yourself just in case they stop or whatever. Mm-hmm. The first thing I noticed was that the man on the left had a holster for his cell phone and his cigarettes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so clearly they're making utility belts now for anyone and for whatever you could fit in.
You didn't see the bat symbol on the front?
No, he was wearing it under his clothes. He couldn't just have a cape, and I wouldn't have been able to see his utility belt anyway. But the guy on the right stopped and farted.
Yes!
Loudly. Didn't do a... Hey,
anyone around?
Anyone around? I don't want to do this in front of people. He just pooped on us.
And you said...
And I said, hey, thanks, man. And then his friend they both kind of played it off. And then as we were walking through the doors, he's like, oh, God, I got to hurry up and get to my seat. And I was like, yeah, because you shit your pants.
You said that?
Yeah. And then the first dude turns around, he's like, oh, God, I should have warned you guys. No. You should have told your friend to walk to the side, you disrespectful old shit. Everyone has that time where you're like, I gotta do this. I need to get this out.
Yeah.
But you walk off to the side, or what? It's just like when you walk through a fart at an airport, and you're just you disrespectful mother. Oh,
Make
God,
it to the bathroom even.
My biggest takeaway from this is I can't wait to get so old that I stopped caring about everything.
Don't even look to see where the fart is launching.
Nope. I don't care about farts. I don't care about the sounds I make in the stall. And to piggyback off of this, how come some people, when they're peeing at a urinal, moan like it's the greatest thing that's ever happened to them?
I had this written down once when I was thinking about doing stand-up comedy because I was like, I don't want to get so old that whenever I actually use my penis, I groan in pleasure.
Yeah. Whenever I get to touch it, I'm just like, Or what? How long are you waiting to pee that it feels that? I mean, like everyone's had that where you gotta pee so bad it feels great coming out of you, but not so much where I'm like, oh yeah. And then you're in a public place. There's people around you, and you're just standing there going, oh boy, that's the stuff there. But read the room, man. No one cares.
That's the same guy who stands right next to you while you're peeing.
And talks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how's it going? Oh, nope. Anything you're about to say can wait till we're done with this part of our lives. This is a minute. Talk about that over by the sinks, okay? Talk about the weather over there. And I don't like urinals, and the movie theaters all have this.
Yes.
Where they don't have a partition between the urinals.
Please.
Because I know they aren't, but every time I have to stand next to someone at those, I'm like, he's looking at my penis. He's looking at, I don't care. He's looking at me right now. And then I try to like tilt a little bit if I have to use one. Like, nope.
Yeah.
You're not going to see my.
Everybody does that.
I hope so.
Unless they got that big D energy. There was. I was at a show with somebody, and I went to the bathroom, and he was, before I even walked in, a foot away from the urinal.
Jesus.
Standing with his hands on his
like a pissing superhero? Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm glad you're here to see this.
I've been standing here for a very long time.
You know why they have to replace urinals sometimes? It's because of me.
I crack them.
I crack the backs. Urinal back cracker with this huge hose of mine. Good God. Anyway, so like I said, I'm looking forward to getting that old where I stop caring about every single thing.
Where you could stop, pose, not care who's around.
Yep.
And let one rip.
You and I will be walking through the zoo, and I'll just be like, hold on.
The zoo, even though we're open space. Maybe we're in the animal exhibit.
But there's
the small mammal building. That's where we should do it. But it's real dark, creepy with the bats.
Everyone's looking at small animals, and you just hear. Oh no! Who did it?
That's not what your farts.
Oh, not mine.
Sound like. Yeah.
But if I was there and I heard, Uh-oh.
Do you remember who said that? It might have been you that said it. It sounds like my farts come out of 10,000 assholes.
That was Ashley.
Ashley said that to you, yeah.
Right. I have a good instrument.
What did it sound like when she said that?
Oh, it sounds like your butts come out 10,000 assholes, David. How many butts do you have, Dave? There's too many butt farts.
Yep. I've started making it so obnoxious when I'm with the children in the living room that there's a preamble. I either do what you used to do, which is silence, please, everybody freeze. Yep. Or I'll go beep 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 beep. And because I do those two things, all I have to do is do the first word, and the kids run out of the room like, oh no,
It's coming!
yeah.
Take cover!
And it's also disrespectful from them because they just, like Adam, he's little, he'll come like lay on the couch and lay on me or whatever, and then he just farts on my lap.
Yes.
And then what? Oh, okay, I'm supposed to take that, but what I do is so amazingly disgusting that you have to run out of the room. You just pooped on my leg, but God forbid you have to maybe smell. God dang it, makes me mad.
You want to talk movies?
No, let's just tell fart jokes.
Before we start into the movies, though, got to figure out what your button is.
Yeah.
Buttons.
We have 2 buttons today because this was a complicated situation this week.
So to uncomplicate his feelings, he'll be able to channel it one way or the other.
I went through this for the weekend into the week. Like, what is my button going to be? I don't know what will perfectly encapsulate my feelings for this. And there was nothing. So we have 2 buttons.
What's Dave's button for today?
Button number 1.
Fun, nostalgia, He-Man, it's what you want.
Yeah, that was me during some of this movie. Was that's it. And then the second button is, oh no. And that was also me in some parts of this movie. Because whatever, we'll get there. But that monkey also is very funny to me. I still haven't even seen that movie, but the monkey
It is Steve Zahn.
oh no. So great. All right.
It's time to get into what we have been watching since
Yep.
the last time we talked.
It's been a while,
It's been a while.
so I've got Sam.
You start.
Okay. The first thing I watched was the documentary that everybody has been watching. It's called Crash. Did you see that?
No, I thought you were going to say the Martin Short thing.
No. I do want to see that. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah,
That's going to be happy and whatever. I was looking for something more. Ooh, that's
ruined my life.
Yeah, gosh, make me sad about the whole world. And this did it.
Yeah. Okay, what's Crash about?
It's about a high school girl that is involved in a terrible car crash that kills 2 of her friends. And hilarity ensues.
No.
It's not hilarious, but I don't know. Should I spoil this documentary?
Spoilers in 3, 2, 1.
That bitch crazy! And she killed her boyfriend and his friend on purpose
In this crash?
in the crash.
Wow.
And she must have been just crazy enough to where she wasn't worried about her safety, but she ran into the building so that it was on that half of the car. She did a practice run a couple of nights before that, and the video of this car driving into this building, she is like a missile. Like there's security footage from different buildings around there, and it's just into the building.
Wow.
And you see her make the turn onto the street, and then she just goes and smashes into this building and kills these 2 poor boys. And it's an awful thing, and I'm making light of it. But that bitch crazy.
Yeah,
And
I'm already on a roller coaster because when you first said they made a documentary about this kid and killed 2 of her best friends, I was like, oh no, this poor girl has to relive this every time. But nope. Not an accident.
Yep. And if you watch it, and there's actually this documentary, and then there was another one on Hulu, that tells the same story, just shorter, and you can tell just by the way she talks. And the other thing is her parents are so oblivious to what an awful, awful human this girl is. Hey, settle down. He's so upset. Dang it. Her parents are so oblivious to what an awful human she is.
That is just, not to make a blanket statement.
No.
I really feel like it's a rarity when a parent goes, oh, yeah, no, I have a real head of a kid.
I know, but they should.
They should, for real.
Yeah, there should be times when you take some culpability and be like, that could have been me. I could have probably done better with that. You know?
Yes.
And parenting is impossible. And of course you're going to make mistakes, which will probably carry over into the shittiness of these humans that you are raising. So I don't think it's necessarily like a bad thing for you to say, that might have been me a little bit. I'm sure that you don't want to be like, well, I raised her like such that she murders people. That's probably a bit much. I don't think anybody sets out to do that or whatever. But apples don't fall far from trees, guys. And you can usually find that in the parents. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. I was at a baseball game for Drew last night, coach pitch.
Yeah.
And on the other team, one of the dads I knew and came over, was talking to me, and his kid ran over and was being a real turd to his dad. And I was like, tell him to stop doing that. Tell him to stop doing that.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't respect you.
No. And
then he came over again and started making fun of the autistic kid on his team. And I was inches from punching an 8-year-old. He's 7 or 8. But what? You're okay with this, Dad?
Not 100% punch, just like
I'll give you 45%.
45%.
Tallahassee style.
Because I'd punch a 16-year-old full. You're 8. So
I was embarrassed to even be near these people because I'm pretty sure that kid's mom heard too. And I was like, you guys are awful.
There's many times when you're around other people's kids that you're like, can you yell at them? Because I really want to. Please do that.
All right. First thing that I watched on my list, and this is the first thing that I watched after we talked last, which is more proof that we're in a simulation. Because the last time we talked about Miracle Mike the chicken. And in this movie, the first 10, 15 minutes.
What movie?
It's called We Bury Our Dead.
Oh, right. Okay.
And in the first 10, 15 minutes, they bring up Miracle Mike the chicken. And I was like, I've never heard of this chicken before in my life. We just talked about this chicken. And in the next movie I watch,
dude,
Miracle Mike the chicken.
I'm telling you, I'm on to you guys. I know. I'm just a battery. I'm ready. Take me, Keanu. Blue pill, red pill, blue pill, red pill. I'm ready. Yeah, that's spooky.
But they're talking about, because people start changing into zombies and don't really know what's going on, but they're killing them right away. And the one lady's like, if they would just study him a little while, she brings up Miracle Mike as in like it was able to live for a while after it was supposed to be dead and whatever. So the worst thing about the movie, absolute worst thing, and I just need to share it with you really quickly. I took a quick little snippet just so you could see here. These zombies, they start off, they're pretty docile. They're just standing there, and that's when they hope to go shoot them. But the longer that they are dead, quote unquote, they get aggressive. But all of them grind their teeth.
Oh, no.
And I'm not talking a little bit. And you see little chips of teeth flying.
Shut up.
Yes.
The bull. Really?
Yes.
Oh, no.
That sounds bad.
Oh, no.
That was one of them. And there's a time where she's in a room of them. And I don't have those sensory things. I did. I was like, oh my God. My arms were like all tingly. I was like, I can't listen to this.
Oh, God.
Oh, that was so bad.
Terrible.
This movie, though, not what I expected. Obviously, you hear zombie movie, you have a certain thing in mind. When you watch the preview, there's a part where the zombie's crawling through the bus after her. That's like the only action thing in the whole movie.
Come on.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's like hardly any zombie stuff, honestly. It's boring and slow. It's almost all about feelings, relationships.
Yuck. Gross.
Dealing with loss, acceptance of loss. It's that kind of movie. You would not like it.
Well,
so
good.
I know you won't watch this. No,
I won't.
So
no, especially after that.
I'm going to give a quick
the teeth grind.
If you plan on watching We Bury Our Dead, then stop listening for a sec.
Okay.
Because spoiler incoming.
Cover your ears if you don't want this spoiled.
When the movie starts, she's off to go find her husband. So you think that they are happily married and she really needs to reconnect with him. But no, you find out slowly throughout the movie that they were starting to struggle as a married couple. that they were having trouble having a kid. They lost a kid, that she cheated on him. Oh. And that she really did want to have a baby. And she was just trying to find him to like reconcile and just like say sorry one more time or something. Mm-hmm. And she does find where he was, but he's dead and he was with another lady. And it's just like, this is the kind of movie it was. It wasn't a zombie movie.
So, but did he die from zombies?
Well, so the way that people got this is there was some sort of test going on in somewhere near Australia and
New Zealand.
Somewhere near New Zealand. And an explosion happened that caused all these people to get some sort of, for this to happen to them.
Okay.
So everyone around there.
For them to.
Yeah, and not everyone came back, but some people came back. There's a huge chunk of the movie where this soldier finds her and this guy that she's working with, and he brings her back to like pretend to be his wife, so that he could get like one more dance and like have this one more thing because he hasn't accepted that she's gone.
Does she fall in love with him at the end?
No.
Oh.
You find out that the dude's holding his wife all tied up because she's a zombie, but he feels the baby still alive in her belly. And then
Kind of want to watch this because now you're saying things that I would want to see what happens. But
dude, and then she finds this trailer just to sleep in for the night, like a RV camper, and goes in and sees all the pictures of the family, drags all the family members out of it and just lays them on the thing. And then she's in there. The dad had stood up, walked around. You're like, oh no, he's going to get her. He's going to get her. And he's all of a sudden he's just digging a hole. The zombie's digging a hole because he wants to bury his family.
as a zombie?
As a zombie.
Oh, weird.
And then, so then he gets them all in there. She helps him. And then he kind of looks at her like, hey, okay. And turns back around and she's like, all right, bonk on the head. And he falls in the hole and she buries him.
Oh, jeez.
So it's like, that's why I said it's more like accepting what's happened, relationships and all this stuff. The absolute craziest thing at the end is, I'm spoiling it way too much. I'm just going to tell you the whole damn movie.
I don't care.
So she's walking down the road to go, I don't know, home, away, somewhere. And she's walking back past this farm where the dude was there. She wanted her to be the wife. And the wife walks onto the road and is basically like, I don't know, zombie winkety wink, and starts walking away like, help me, please. But then you hear the baby crying. And she goes and finds the baby, and the movie ends with she's going to keep this zombie baby.
Is baby okay?
It looks okay, but is the baby okay coming out of a zombie?
I don't know. Blade turned into a super daywalker guy in the same situation. So maybe it'll be like a zombie daywalker where it can just eat regular food. I don't know. One of the powers of a zombie.
I don't know.
Very good at grinding my teeth and moaning. Oh, that's awful.
It was. Do you want to hear that again? No.
It sounded like the Predator. I can't believe that was grinding teeth.
Yeah. And then, I'm not serious. I'm serious. You see him chipping away the teeth.
Oh.
Hell no, god dang it.
Sorry, I thought way long on that one.
Oh, that's all right.
Let's only have 4 on our list. We don't want this to go long.
This to run long.
But now that we've only
just
put
have
4,
2.
it's like,
we're
ready?
going to talk a half hour
On each one.
The second thing that I watched was another documentary called AI, How I Became an Apocalyptimist. And it's a documentary about AI and how...
And Dr. Seuss.
Yep. And how we are definitely going to be taken over by robots. So I hope you're all ready because that is going to happen. It might not happen while we're alive, but it's going to happen. No, it's about this guy who's having a kid soon and AI is all happening and he talks to all these people, like all the way up to like the CEOs of the companies that are trying to make the more advanced form of AI and kind of saying, should we be worried about this? And some people are like, yeah, we should definitely be worried about this. This is going to blow up in our faces. And some people are like, no, this is the greatest time to be alive because AI is going to help us live forever and blah, 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 blah. So you go through all that and then kids and whatever. And I guess I sit on, I don't care. AI is fine. It does some cool stuff and whatever, but, and I'm sure it's going to take over things in certain respects and whatever, but I'll worry about the robots when they become the robots. That being said, I was watching America's Got Talent, and a guy came out and So did 10 robots, and they did a break dance.
Wow.
And the robots were like popping and locking and doing flips. And I was like, oh, okay, there it is. You just put a gun in their hand and we're all thumped.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's coming. But the documentary was cool. It was kind of more about like I'm a dumb guy and I don't understand AI. So let me talk to a bunch of people. It was interesting. Watch it. If you like those types of things, watch it. It's good. It's okay. Yeah. I'm out of documentaries now, so we'll stop that.
Oh, good.
Good. Learning.
I watched Creed with Ashley. Ashley sat and watched it with me, and she liked it a lot. Yeah.
You never saw that before?
Never saw it before. I wish I would have watched the other Rockies first, because people said you don't have to watch those other Rockies, but it would have helped a little bit.
Which Rockies have you seen?
Just one.
You've only seen the first Rocky.
You know this. I did Rocky for Good Movies Rule. I had to watch it for the first time like a year ago.
Yeah, but I didn't. I thought maybe you saw.
No, none of them.
Put it on the list.
I can't even deal with you. I'm done. I'm walking away.
But I wish I would have watched those other ones first, because there is a lot of stuff that comes that I was like, Ashley, I think in the third this happened.
Ashley hasn't seen any of them either?
No.
Oh.
It's a good boxing movie. It makes you want to work out. That's for sure. That passed by the next day. Something felt like there was something different about the way they shot the boxing scenes, because it just looked like, I don't know, quicker, or I don't know. It was almost like the way that the new Roadhouse, the action scenes felt different than other action scenes.
Yeah.
So I actually looked it up. I was like, what was different? How was it shot different? But it was a oneer. And I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No.
The whole boxing scene at the end, for going to the corner and being talked to and moving around, and the camera guy had to take boxing lessons so he knew how to move and stuff.
No, really?
Yeah, that's super
cool.
interesting.
Yeah.
I would never known that if I was like, this looks weird.
Boxing looks hard. The thing about Rocky movies that I've always said is no one blocks. Everybody just takes punches. I punch you, and then I punch you, and then I dance, and then I punch you. At least the Creed movies have started to kind of
he had his hands
actually
up.
box, and But there's 3, 4 of those now?
Creeds, there's at least 3 that I know of.
Right.
So, and Ashley loved this so much she wants to keep going.
No,
Maybe
okay.
we should back up and watch the Rockies, though.
Most of them are okay.
Yeah. All right, what's next on your list?
Next on my list is Swapped.
Okay.
Which is the animated thing that they had on Netflix, where it's a bunch of weird animals in a weird place, and they've got these magic berries
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
that they turn into different things, and Tracy Morgan is a mean fish and stuff like that. And it's an okay kids movie, and that's all it is. That's all I have to say about it. If you have kids, watch it. I don't know, it's stupid.
Good sell.
Yeah.
Good sell.
Go ahead, watch that.
TV show, Widow's Bay.
What's that?
So it's on Apple, and there's this island off of the mainland
Where all the husbands die.
where it's just called Widow's Bay, and there's a mayor who seems to be newly appointed, but there's like a weird curse on the island.
It's a spooky show?
It's a spooky, funny show.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And the first episode kind of hooks you pretty good.
Yeah?
Yep. And then the main guy in it, the mayor, who is also Carrie Russell's husband,
Oh, okay.
but he's excellent.
Yeah.
He's a great actor.
Yeah.
And each episode has been like a new part of the curse, a new thing, a new haunt, a new, like almost gives you Cabin in the Wood vibes.
Cool.
Because there's so many different things going on.
Yes. So it's like a Monster of the Week show where it's different things every episode.
Almost, yeah, but still other things are layered on top. And,
Like X-Files, where there's an overarching story, but every episode has something that they're dealing with.
Yeah, exactly. So then,
Buffy or whatever.
yeah, and you want to know what the hell's going on with the island. You want to know, it's cool. I'm into it. We're only 3 or 4 episodes in, but we're going to keep watching it.
Cool. This has nothing to do with, this isn't on my list because I didn't care about it enough, but I watched The Madison. Did you see or hear that or anything? The Michelle Pfeiffer thing where it's another Taylor Sheridan joint. Michelle Pfeiffer is in this with a whole group of horrible people, and I didn't like that show.
Okay, don't watch The Madison.
You can if you like feelings and people that are snotty. If you want to watch that, watch The Madison. A lot of people like it and whatever. Maybe I'm getting Taylor Sheridan out where like nobody can just say something anymore. It's just like, man, this coffee is good. You know what coffee is? It's just like life. where sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bitter and terrible. And, shut up. Can't you just say okay? Can't anybody just go, yep, want to go fishing? Can't anybody talk like that anymore? Anyway, okay. So,
What's a good thing someone should watch?
yeah. Here's a couple of good things that someone should watch. So after we did Obsession, we talked about all the stuff that the guy that directed the movie did.
Yeah.
So, like, I went and watched Milk and Serial.
Milk Cereal.
And
Cereal.
I watched The Chair.
You watched The Chair, too?
Yep.
Awesome.
Did you watch Milk and Serial?
No.
Okay. Both of them were pretty great and sufficiently creepy. And I think that kid that's directing those things has something wrong with him.
Oh, no.
No, not really. But at the end of all of them, he puts from the mind of blah, blah, blah. And I
Barker.
Clive Barker?
Nope.
I don't remember. Whatever the guy's name is. He's very good at making very creepy stuff. And go watch those. Those are good and short and easy to watch and spooky. I kind of liked The Chair more than Milk and Cereal.
And that's coming out as a feature film. He's making it to a full length.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because that whole premise was like, oh, whoa, that's weird. That's good. That's creepy. I don't know how you make a whole movie of that. I'll be interested to see it. But yeah, they were both really good.
Awesome.
And spooky. And go watch those.
I'm going to.
Do it. We'll talk about it next time.
Okay. I have one more thing on my list. Okay, I watched Over Your Dead Body. Mm-hmm. So Jason Segel and not Margot Robbie.
Yep.
Samara Weaver.
How was that?
Weaving. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I looked it up because every time we brought it up, I was like, do you really believe Jason Segel's with her? He is 11 years and 11 months older than her.
Oh.
So just about 12 years older than her.
Yeah.
But they call it out in the movie at least, where she's like, I married someone 10 years older than me on purpose.
Oh.
So they'd have their shit together.
Oh, okay.
And it's like a farce. So if you don't know what a farce is, it's like a play where people come in and out of doors quickly and quick jokes and quick turns of plot. And it's not like that exaggerated, but it had that feeling to it. But it was fun and there was cool fight stuff for as cool of Jason Segel fighting as you can get. But Juliette Lewis is in it.
Oh, gross!
Somehow she got off the boat.
Who let her off the boat?
She looks like a gremlin that just got birthed in this movie. She's so gross to me.
Oh, gosh.
But she acted pretty darn well in this
Yeah?
movie. Yeah, she's actually
good,
pretty
though.
good. Ugh.
Yeah.
Most movies I don't. She just sounds whiny and and then she's got that slick, gross greasy hair.
Oh, God.
Lady.
Oh, no.
I did like the movie.
Good. I do want to see it, so don't spoil that one.
Okay.
I'm going to watch it. I'll do my last two here in quick succession. The first one I watched is another kids movie. It was Hoppers. Did you see Hoppers? Have you watched Hoppers?
I watched a little bit of it. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Okay.
It's the
fine.
kids had it on, and I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, it's another like save the planet, do the thing. Animals are great. Isn't this weird?
We got to move to the other
Pixar,
lake.
Feelings, blah blah blah. It seemed so long. It was only an hour and a half.
That's why I didn't watch the whole thing.
But they do a whole thing and just are we getting to the end of the movie here? Gosh, this went quick. And I'm like, nope, that's 20 minutes. They're gonna do 14 ends of a movie because it just keeps moving to a different.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's good. I didn't hate it, but it also seemed long. And kids will like it. Whatever. Go do that thing. That's what.
It's not one that and I feel like it's becoming more and more rare that we're making kids movies that they'll want to put on again. My kids will never want to put Hoppers on again.
It's because their attention span is nothing.
Yeah.
Everything is on a iPad or whatever. They don't have enough attention to even play with a toy, much less
watch a whole movie.
I saw that. I got to go sit and watch all of that again. I'm not doing that. No way. I am excited for Toy Story 5 because they're kind of dealing with the thing that I just talked about.
Right.
Them getting a lily pad and toys and blah, blah, blah. So I'll be excited to see that. We're not doing that as a show, as an episode, but we'll watch it. And then the last thing that I watched was Shelter.
Oh, with Jason Statham.
Yep. I hate to say it, but I feel like Jason Statham, and I said this to you when we saw the trailer for Mutiny, is he just trying to retire? Is he just grabbing the bag right now? Where any movie that comes up to him is like, you want me to go beat people up? Okay. You want me to go beat people up over here? and beat people up over there.
I've already felt like that. I was like, just give me a different job title. What? Yeah. A beekeeper? That sounds... No way. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting 2 of them. Okay, great.
But that was the last one I liked. The rest of them have just kind of been...
Working Man was okay.
Yeah, they're just okay. It's like, yeah, he's really badass.
That's it.
That's it. This one, there's a little girl that he has to drag around and have a relationship with and stuff until he doesn't. Yeah. And then
I wish he did more movies like Snatch.
Yeah.
He's so great in that movie.
He's a good actor. He's good at acting. So you can do that and still be a badass.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he's grabbing a bag and then he's going to fall off the face of the earth.
Good for him.
Good for him. Go do your thing, Jason.
We had other options to watch besides He-Man, Masters of the Universe.
Mm-hmm.
And those included the movie Back Rooms. I really did want to go see that in the theater, but it's been so long now that we're like 2 weeks into it being in the theater. I doubt we're going to be able to catch it.
Yep.
It's going to end up being a streamer.
Mm-hmm.
And then we could just talk about it on the show.
Right.
Power Ballad with Paul Rudd and the Jonas Boy.
Yep.
I will stream that.
Yeah, I don't care.
Not Russian. I'm actually, it'll be a while till I stream it probably. I have other things. I have to watch the Rockies, okay? I have
and the
things
Creeds
to do.
I got Rockies and Creeds to do. Can you take me? Oh, not that Creed.
Not that Creed.
Different Creed.
Scary Movie was on the list of something we could go see.
Yeah.
What number is it? 6? 7?
Okay.
I wrote 7th and I was like, no, that Scream is 7. What is Scary Movie? I don't know.
I don't know. I know that Scream whooped Masters of the Universe's ass at the box office.
Scary Movie did.
Scary Movie did.
Yep. Tuner.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
I will watch it.
Yep. And The Breadwinner. We could have went and seen that.
Nate Bargatze is very funny, but I don't care.
He is funny. I heard that he wants to open up Nate World, kind of like Disney World, but his own amusement park.
Okay.
That's what I heard.
Pull your head out of your ass, Nate. I guess. Dollywood.
Thoughts after the trailer. If you haven't watched the trailer, you guys can pause the show. Mm-hmm. Quick, go watch. In fact, we'll pause right now.
Yep.
We actually got to watch Dave's reaction to the trailer because we did a trailer reaction the day it came out.
We did, and I was so excited for this movie.
Big day.
And it was perfect. The trailer was great. It had everything I wanted to see in it. It had enough in there where I was like, are they going to do the thing? Blah, blah, blah. And then I think they gave away a lot in subsequent trailers that I didn't watch. But yeah, at least trailer-wise, I was excited for the movie.
Yeah.
And excited all the way up until the end of the movie.
Was there an old song in the trailer?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Well, if you had to add one, which one would you add?
I've got the power.
I've got the power. If it was me, I would want to add something like Thunderstruck.
Yeah, that would have been great too.
Right? Something like that, something super hype. That's what you want the movie to be like. Mm-hmm. Then I was like, okay, what if we were really selling what this movie is?
Yep.
How about, hold me now, it's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just want you to stay. Okay, that would work, right?
Hold me now. I really want to tell you I'm sorry.
Or
take it, Ashley.
I'm sorry.
What? Okay, imagine Skeletor, right? It's in the trailer. Skeletor walks up to the piano, and he sits down and he decides that he's gonna play a little song. Okay.
Yeah. Them bones.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
You boo.
You malicious malcontent.
Samurai Movie Jam will continue uninterrupted after these messages.
Now for just $10.99 at Kentucky Fried Chicken, you get 10 pieces of delicious fried chicken.
What? No mashed potatoes?
And a large order of mashed potatoes and a large gravy.
Oh, what about biscuits?
And 4 hot buttermilk biscuits.
You know, a salad would be nice.
And a large order of coleslaw.
All right, close enough.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The $10.99 family meal, just $10.99 at Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Could you throw in
You're pushing it.
Oh.
Hurry in now. Offer ends soon.
Bills are paid. Let's talk movies.
Let's get into some vitals.
Yeah, these are vital, you know?
I have a couple facts.
Okay.
Going into this, He-Man was created in 1982, as was I.
Yeah.
And when Mattel passed
I
on
was
making
3.
You were 3 then.
4.
Keep doing the math. Keep doing the math because math is hard.
Oh, no. No.
I was 4.
But Mattel passed on making action figures for Star Wars because they wanted their own toy-based franchise. The first He-Man action figure was one of the best-selling toys in the 1980s. The original toy line eventually sold over 70 million figures worldwide. The iconic animated series debuted in 1983, 1 year later. It was created largely to help promote the toy line, something that was very unusual at the time. But the Turtles went on to do that too.
Well, everything did that. After He-Man worked, they did everything. Everything was because of toys. Mask, G.I. Joe, Thundercats, all of that stuff was, we need to sell toys, so make a cartoon, and then the kids will go buy the toys. But yeah, He-Man was the first to do it. Also,
go ahead.
Big Joe, which you see in the first trailer, Big Jim, was the tiger that came with Big Jim was the same tiger they used. What?
Nothing. I have a trivia question about that later.
Oh,
keep going.
okay.
Keep going. No, keep going.
No, was the same cat they used for Battle Cat. They just repainted it because they didn't want to make a whole new mold for Battle Cat.
Yeah, that stuff is so interesting to me.
Yep. There's a documentary called By the Power of Grayskull where they go through all that stuff and the fandom and everything. So go watch that.
I watched the documentary for the Turtles one, Ninja Turtles one.
Yep.
Which is super cool.
They're the Toys That Made Us.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Does a thing on He-Man too, which is fantastic. That's a great show. You should watch all those because it's full of stuff like that. Like, oh, dang, that was based on someone's ex-wife.
Yeah, I love that. The movies that made us, I loved watching those.
yeah.
I wish I did more of that stuff. He-Man was briefly one of the most recognizable fictional characters in the world, rivaling characters like Spider-Man and Batman among kids in the mid-1980s. Movies, multiple shows.
Yeah, it certainly was mine. It was my favorite thing when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I couldn't get enough He-Man stuff and whatever. Everything was He-Man. Every stick I picked up was a power sword. Everything. It was ridiculous.
Ridiculous!
I had as many toys as I could. I remember my dad buying me my first He-Man and Battle Cat. Oh my God, I have it. I got it. Here they are. And I just had 2 toys, and I sat there for hours playing with those things. And now you kids can't. Now all you need a screen. You want to watch the show. You got to talk to your friends.
Drew is my only kid. I could leave for 3 hours, come back, he'd still be playing with his toys.
Really?
Yep.
Good for him.
Yep. You watching the newer He-Mans, the new one on Netflix? Your kiddos watch that at all?
Yeah, I watched a bunch of the Netflix one. There's a couple of Netflix ones. There's the ones that Kevin Smith made that are more for the grown-up dorks. And then there was a CGI one that was more for the kids. I watched all the He-Man Revelations, all that stuff. And then I watched some of the Masters of the Universe one with the CGI one for kids. They changed a lot in there. It wasn't really the same as the other stuff. So I didn't watch a ton of that, but it was okay.
Hey, let me ask you this cool trivia question.
Testing your He-Man nerd knowledge.
What existing toy was repurposed into Battle Cat before being incorporated into Masters of the Universe?
I don't know. Big Jim.
Yeah, a green tiger from the Big Jim toy line.
Yep.
Way to spoil that. Runtime, 2 hours, 20 minutes. It's 140 minutes.
Yeah, that's a bit long.
We normally say that 100 minutes is an ideal runtime for a movie. It's almost double.
Yep. This one ran a little long.
Okay.
And I know exactly the parts they could have taken out.
Storyline on IMDb. A young man on Earth discovers a fabulous secret legacy as the prince of an alien planet.
Fabulous in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Discovers a fabulous secret legacy as the prince of an alien planet and must recover a magic sword and return home to protect his kingdom.
Yep.
Does that sound right? I want to do heads up again for yours.
Okay.
It was so fun.
Yeah.
And I got to let you breathe a little bit more because I was too excited to guess what was right. So you can actually tell a synopsis. I think that would be good. We're going to do accents and impressions.
Okay.
I have to place this on my forehead. I can't remember. Is it up? Correct?
Get ready.
Here we go.
Here
Tell
comes
us the synopsis, Davey.
2, 1. So, anyways, this guy named Adam, he gets splashed down in
Brooklyn.
a pond. Yeah, kind of.
Oh, you said yes. I did it.
Oh, I said kind of.
New York?
Oh, for geez. And then he needs to find his sword and
Midwestern?
Nope.
Minnesota.
North, sir.
Canada.
There it is.
Deep, and then he finds his sword, but he has to go back to Eternia, and
Porky Pig.
Yeah. And then after he gets the sword, he goes and he has to fight the mean man with the hook hands, and then he turns into the He-Man, and then it's very good for him, and then he saves the whole place.
German? Yep.
Uh-oh, it's Midwestern. Oh.
What was it? What was the last one?
Midwestern.
Oh, that was Midwestern. I already guessed that one, so we win.
Yep, you did it.
Porky the Pig was by my feet. I can't even do-
Yeah, the story isn't why you're here. It's pretty simple.
All right, taglines. There's 4 of them. Tell me which one is the best.
Mm-hmm.
Only one can have the power. Discover your true power. Witness how he became He-Man. Legends aren't born, they're forged.
I like legends aren't born, they're forged.
Yeah, that is the coolest one.
Mm-hmm.
You just say forged, it sounds manly.
Yeah,
and cool.
it does. Yep. We have a friend that used to have a store called The Forge.
Yeah, that's true. Rotten Tomatoes, it's got a 66% critics, and it's got an 88% audience score.
Yeah.
This is as of like 2 days ago, so sorry.
It's pretty divided. The world's pretty divided on this.
IMDb is 7.2. So we're going to do better or worse. I'm going to give you some movies. You have to tell me if their score on IMDb is better or worse than He-Man 7.2. I'm going retro toy movies.
All right.
2007's Transformers. Is that better or worse?
It is better.
Sorry, it is worse. 7.1, so pretty close. The Barbie movie called Barbie. Better?
It's better.
Sorry, that's incorrect. It's
What?
worse with a 6.8.
What?
You heard.
Dang.
Yeah, sorry.
Everybody loved that. Everybody went to see that.
Sorry, Margot Robo.
She's a Barbie doll, Ken.
All right, number 3, G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra.
Worse.
That is worse. You got one right, David.
Yay.
That's 5.7.
I can't believe that this beat those 2 movies. Anyway, go ahead.
Number 4 on the list, Clue.
Is better.
It is better by a 0.1, so it's 7.3. And the last one on this list, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original 1980s.
Is better.
Is worse. Tied with Barbie for a 6.8.
Get right out of here.
Yeah. I bet you it'll change
Take a
over
bus.
time. Get out of town. Take a bus. I need you to name a random competition. Just something random that
Curling.
Curling, which is like with the brooms. Awesome.
Sweep!
Which Ninja Turtle character wins in curling?
Between the 4 of them?
Yep.
Okay. I think it's Donatello because he's used to holding a stick and
he's got the bow.
He's got all but a broom for a weapon.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. Which He-Man character wins? Who would be the best curler? Not Fisto.
No, not. Maybe Mechaneck because he can let it go and kind of watch it very closely and sweep, stop sweeping, sweep. I'm stealing that from Jason Bateman in Smartlist.
Yes,
there was some clip where where they're watching curling and he's like sweep. Great.
Which Muppet wins in curling? Who would be the best curler out of the Muppets?
I know what you want me to say.
Oh, no, I don't really need you to say Swedish.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about you. Kermit, probably.
Yeah?
Like, here we go.
He'd be the guy to send it.
Yeah.
Because he's got flippers. He can slide easier.
Yeah. All right, guys. Here we go.
Perfect.
Sweep.
Testing your He-Man nerd knowledge.
What is the name of the crystal that powers Castle Grayskull's jaw bridge?
Geez, the crystal? It's probably like the crystal of power or something like that. But I don't know.
What if you switch those two words?
The power crystal?
Well, what if it wasn't a crystal, but it was more like another way to say
Power stone?
But it's like very precious stone.
The power diamond?
Kind of, but other than diamonds, you'd have
The power gem.
How did you know that?
The power gem.
You're so smart about this stuff.
Yeah.
Director is the son of Nike co-founder and chairman Phil Knight. It's Travis Knight.
Has he done anything before this?
Yeah, he did one little thing that I'd like to show you.
Okay.
He published a rap album in 1993 under the alias Chili T. If you wanted to know. No. Here's a little sample of Chili T.
Richard is dick, so get off mine.
I'm now going to do that to anyone I'm mad at. I'm just going to say, what's another name for Richard? And then when they see Dick, be like,
so get off mine.
So get off mine. Yeah.
But he got into animation. He is the CEO of Leica, Laika, Leica Entertainment, an American stop motion animation studio. He was an animator, was like one of the main animators on a lot of those movies, but like Coraline, Paranorman, Box Trolls.
Oh, really?
And a producer too for a lot of those, obviously, since he's the CEO. But he did Missing Link, and unfortunately for Dax, that was Dax's first movie in the theater.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not good?
Missing Link, it's fine. It's Zach Galifianakis and Hugh Jackman as Hugh Jackman.
Huge Jackman. Sounds like a He-Man character.
Yeah.
I'm Huge Jackman.
But they were the main characters, voices. And Zach Galifianakis is the Missing Link, like this big, Yeti kind of character. It's fine. Gets a little boring.
Right.
And it's a claymation thing. But like Avery's first movie was Moana.
No, jeez.
Yeah. And then even Drew's was Lightyear, which is way cooler than Missing Link.
Yeah.
He also directed Bumblebee and Kubo and the Two Strings.
No shit.
Yeah.
Those are both very good.
Are they?
Yeah.
I've never seen Kubo. Jeez Louise. How can every movie be so good I have to see it? Writers on this. Chris Butler, he wrote on all of those animated films that Travis Knight worked on. There's also brothers, Aaron and Adam Nee wrote on this. They did Band of Robbers. I don't know what that is. And then also Lost City, which is Sandra Bullock.
Oh, yeah.
Being
did you
lost
see that?
and in a wheelbarrow. Yes, I did. It was
See,
fine.
you've seen the poop. That's the problem.
I watch too much poop.
You watch all the poop and you don't see the good stuff.
This movie is starring your protagonist, Prince Adam of Eternia, a.k.a. He-Man, Nicholas Galitzine. He was in some movies I've never heard of, and also in The Sheep Detectives.
Oh.
Also in this, Tila is Camila Mendez.
Yeah.
Yeah, she also has been in some movies. First gig was the TV show Riverdale.
Oh. I'm surprised that you didn't say Teen Wolf, because usually
these new up and coming,
all these up and coming adults, they all got their start on Teen Wolf.
All these youths start off on Teen Wolf. This next man is 10 years and 2 days older than me and has a foot fetish. It's the DJ, Big Driz, the Londoner, Idris Elba.
Oh, okay. He said he has a foot fetish?
He did not deny it on the Graham Norton show.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Whatever you're into, Idris.
Here's 2 truths and a lie.
Okay. About Idris?
Yeah.
All right.
See if you can figure it out.
All right.
He co-produced and performed on rapper Jay-Z's album American Gangster. He co-produced and performed on Tag Team's Whoop, There It Is. He performed the intro on Taylor Swift's song London Boy. Which one's a lie?
I know he was a big music guy, so
yeah.
I'm going to say the second one is a lie.
What? Sorry, he did the shaka-laka, 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 shaka.
Really?
Whoop. Nope, that's a lie. Good job.
I wish it was true, though. That would have been awesome.
Whoop.
If it was
just
Idris,
shaka-laka, shaka-laka.
Whoop, that is.
He started his own sound label, Sound International. The label endeavors to showcase house music talent from around the world. He was in 28 Weeks Later, and he was in American Gangster.
Yeah.
Briefly.
Okay.
Because he gets shot.
Yeah. I haven't seen that in such a long time.
My one wish in that moment is that Denzel would have shot him in the chest first.
Yeah.
So that he knew he got shot before he died.
Oh, okay.
Because he just dies. Losers he was in, which is a great movie. He's great in that. Marvel movies, he plays the gatekeeper.
Yep.
Pacific.
Heimdall.
What's his name?
Heimdall.
Yeah, I had that name and I was like, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to be a fool. Pacific Rim. The Suicide Squad.
Awesome.
I love that movie.
They're so good. He's got a lot of good stuff.
Cats.
He also was in Cat. Have you seen Cat?
No. Have you?
I might make it a mini jam just so that we can blow it up.
Yeah?
I went to it with
That would be
Stephanie
fun.
back in the day, and woof.
Yeah.
Dude.
That would be fun, actually, to just rip on cats.
Yeah.
And he was in Heads of State, which was fine. It was
I
a
still
streaming
haven't
action
watched
movie. And I say that because they get these good names and then do minimal action. But it's just the big name people that you want to go watch.
Right.
Voices a ton of stuff. Chief Bogo in Zootopia, Shere Khan in Jungle Book, Fluke, Finding Dory, and Knuckles in Sonic.
He's very good.
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
He's a cool dude, too.
Yeah.
Speaking of cool dudes, Jared Leto's also in this.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Just because he's such a weirdo,
Yeah.
I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to search weird thing Leto did on the Masters of the Universe set.
Yep.
I searched
guarantee there's something.
There was. While filming Masters of the Universe, Jared Leto reportedly smeared a blood-like makeup on his face every day to hide his actual face so co-stars would only see something terrifying rather than looking at Jared during the scenes.
Which isn't terrifying enough, I guess. He's too pretty.
Or just act. And they can act, and we can act. Act it.
Yeah, was he in the Skeletor suit just with his face then? And they covered it up?
I don't know exactly.
Because I thought it was just his voice.
Oh, I think he acted it out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
If I had to guess.
Yeah.
And then so that everything moves by those little dots on his face.
oh, sure. Okay. Well, that makes sense then.
Right. He was also in Tron Ares. And if you want to hear us talk more about Jared Leto, you can go listen to our episode on
Yeah.
Tron Ares.
I was watching Blade like episode 39. We've already done 39 episodes of this. That's wild.
Yeah, this is number 40.
Yeah. Happy 40th.
Oh, we did
Hey,
it.
we're over the hill.
Testing your He-Man nerd knowledge.
Which Masters figure was released with a scent gimmick?
Stinkor.
Yes, it was.
Smelled like patchouli.
Oh, it's gross. I had that one.
Yeah.
Reviews.
Hey, Slide Whistle, you have the power.
Here's a bad one from Brogan.
Oh, it's always a It's always a Brogan.
Masters of the Universe begins to repeatedly apologize for being a Masters of the Universe movie? It's true. Russ said, the movie's tongue-in-cheek approach never works. Masters of the Universe lacks the power. Here's a good one from Perry.
Okay, Perry, save the day here.
Was totally swept away by the super vibrant, weird, and gleeful romp. It's downright ridiculous, but ridiculous works when the cast and crew wholly get the kind of movie they're making and are enthusiastic about going all out to bring it to life.
Yeah.
Let's review it ourselves.
Okay. And this is a special day, so I got to power up for this one.
Okay, yeah.
I bought the merch, and I'm ready. The special effects in my movie will have special effects. I did it. All right. I'm ready. I bought this stupid thing for way too much money.
If you're not watching,
Damn it.
if you're not watching the video and only listen audibly, Dave bought the huge sword at the movie theater.
I did.
But didn't
because-
fill it with liquid because he wants it to be clean.
Yeah, but well, it won't be because I will be drinking a lot of Captain and Coke out of this. in the summer. When we went back to the theater,
Dave saw it twice.
2 days later, sold out. You
Really?
can't get these. Yeah. There were a bunch of them when we got there.
Yeah.
No more. I got this. I sell it to you for only $750.
$750. You heard it.
$750. You got
Clean.
it.
Still clean right now.
Still clean right now.
No Captain Morgan smell
The
yet.
longer you wait to buy it, the more Captain and Coke stains might be in there.
We have a 5-point samurai scale that we use to rate these movies.
We sure do.
So it's kind of like school time where we're going to see how they did for their schoolwork. And there's 10 points you can give a movie, but then we decided, hey, make it 11. Sometimes they could earn extra credit.
Yeah, sometimes you can get a little bit extra.
Quick spoiler, no extra credit for me on this
This
movie.
movie won't get any extra. I know that I've said it already, kind of, but this was legitimately one of the hardest movies I've had to deal with maybe ever. Fan is short for fanatic, and I am a fan of Masters of the Universe, obviously. I wanted this movie to be so good, and I wanted it even to just be good. Just get people to the theater so that this can become a thing and whatever. And then I saw it, and there's good, there's bad, there's everything in here. And after leaving, I was just so sad. So sad. Because I was like, oh, no. I was like, that is a lot of what you should have done and a lot of what you shouldn't have. And now here we are, and I don't know how to feel about everything. So much so that I was like, my initial thought was, we're going to go see this, and then I'm going to love it. So I'm going to take the kids on Sunday. And after we left the theater, I was like, I want to take the kids. I don't know if this is good enough for me to take the kids, but I did, and it saved the day in a couple of respects. So we'll talk about all that. But yeah, we got a 5-point samurai scale, and I'm ready to go. First category here is, what's your story? The story of this is a lot like Superman. He gets sent away because the planet is in big trouble, and then has to live on Earth for a while till he finds his sword. Then he goes back to Eternia and does what He-Man does. There isn't a ton of story here. You don't necessarily need that. You're there to see the characters interact with each other and to be a fan of the thing and whatever. Pretty uncomplicated story here. I just thought they leaned too much into the feelings of Masters of the Universe and not enough of the badass of Masters of the Universe.
Absolutely. It felt like a parody of He-Man.
That's the thing, is I don't know if they meant for this to be happening, but in a lot of it, it felt like they were making fun of He-Man.
Yes. And people who like He-Man.
And whether they were meaning to or not, that's how it came off. And the people that care about this franchise are going to hate that. And the people that don't know about this franchise are going to be like, why? That's
is this a big
stupid.
joke?
Is this, why are you making fun of something that's so awesome?
Yeah, it felt like someone who was creating the movie, whether director, producer, whatever, was not a He-Man fan. And went, no, it'd be funny if we just kind of like made fun of that a little bit.
The memes are unending as far as the silliness of the names, as far as the underlying gay overtones and all that other stuff that are here. And I felt like they leaned more into that than let's get the magic of the cartoon, let's get the magic of this world and
the coolness of the characters, the endless fantasy possibilities.
Right. All the things we can do action-wise and everything else. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't have put the funny stuff in there. Some of it really works, and some of it's really great. But I think there's too much of it. As far as building a story out of this world, it's as average as it gets. It's a little below average. I feel like they could have done better as far as story goes. So, unfortunately, gets a 4 from Dave.
Wow. Holy cow. Very rare to go under 5 for us.
Yeah. Well, there are going to be very high scores in this for me, and there's going to be very low scores.
Yes.
For me.
Yeah. I totally agree about too much talking, too much emotions, not enough of the cool crap. Get more into that in other categories, but I was bored.
Yeah.
Literally, while we were sitting there, I was like, I wrote a note and I read it out loud while I was writing it. Cry, 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 sad, sad, sad.
Yeah.
That was the note I wrote because it was just over and over and over again that there were these situations in the story.
Upon second viewing, which is where this thing redeemed itself, I'm glad I brought children to this movie because they weren't bored. And where I was like, get on with it, they were kind of like, this is fine. I like seeing these people talk and whatever. And so when the
kids are stupid, though.
Cool, well, you're not wrong. But when the cool stuff happened, they were super excited and whatever, and they were laughing at things that I thought were dumb. So I was like, okay, well, this is redeeming itself a little.
They didn't market it to kids, though. It's not a kids movie.
I know. It's PG-13. It's not supposed to be a kids movie, I don't think. I think they were appealing to the Daves of the world.
They should.
Go buy your goddamn merch. Go make the money. Because I guarantee you they made more money on this bull than they did on the movie. So you should have catered to us, and you didn't. It kind of felt like you were making fun of us in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
So 4 from Dave.
Just because He-Man in itself is such a cool story, they might not have done the story well in the movie, though. I'm going to go 5.
Okay. Cool.
One thing that did come up is, and this isn't a spoiler really, you'll hear it, but he talks about like, do I lose my pants and my shirt every time? Like, does they come back, or do I need to get new shirts and pants every time?
Yeah.
I was like, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Because I think about that stuff in superhero movies, or, like the Hulk. Like, does he just always have to replace his pants? Yes, he does. But like, does He-Man? Because he changes back and forth?
Well, and if... God dang it. Okay, so look at something like The Mummy. Okay? Where it's a stupid ass. This is the Mummy. That's dumb. Nobody, but they did that movie so well. The adventure in it is so great. And then they throw in some funny in there. Like, Benny, you're on the wrong side of the river. Like, that kind of stuff is amazing. And I want you to be funny sometimes. Also, insert Thor Ragnarok into here.
Yeah.
Where, there is some funny stuff here, but most of it is awesome, badass stuff that this is why we're here. Now, then you go to Love and Thunder, where maybe you're leaning a little too much into the comedy now, and you're kind of wrecking things. You're kind of taking away from the reason people are here, and that's where it starts to lose me.
Yeah.
Me as a fan. And
here's the thing about the comedy is different, though. I am one of the few people that I know that really like Love and Thunder, and I completely understand why people don't like it. I understand it. But to me, I find all that stuff funny, and it doesn't detract from the badassness.
Yeah.
And it's actually funny. Where here, there's jokes that are repeated over and over that aren't that funny to begin with, that are literally making fun of the characters and the people who like these characters.
Right.
It's a different humor.
Yeah.
Love and Thunder worked for me, and where the humor in this, it was almost just as much, but the humor just didn't work. And detracted from really badass moments.
Right.
Something that could have been really cool is all of a sudden, it'd be funny if I threw a joke right here.
And that is the most egregious thing to me in this whole thing.
Yes.
We'll talk about it more at the spoiler session, but there are parts of this where leave it, don't make a joke here. This isn't the time. And they just can't help themselves.
Right.
And I like Love and Thunder too, but I do think that you're clearly leaning into the funny here.
Yeah.
And there's the screaming goat
goats
thing and
stuff
whatever.
like that. I get it.
Some of that stuff where it's just like, okay, you're doing this dumb joke over and over, and I didn't think so the first time. And yeah, I guess that's where the line gets drawn for me. It's very complicated.
Okay, that was only the first category.
That was the first category. I told you, this is going to be a ride, guys. What time is it? I got to do today.
You have a 5th grade
That's right. I got to go watch a 5th grader walk out of the building and hand him a balloon and be like, good job, you're still in school. Okay. I'm very excited for you, Eric. It's very cool. Good job, bud. Our next category here is, did you act right?
Who's the best actor?
Skeletor.
It is Jared Leto.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that.
I thought that Jared Leto did a very good job of being a cooler cartoon Skeletor. And he did the voice that he decided to do for this was good. It fit in with the movie. Skeletor looked great.
Yeah.
So
quick on the voice, just to interject. I read that Jared Leto made an effort to make Skeletor sound like someone who is speaking without the use of their lips.
I was going to say,
which
go ahead.
Was a problem for me because there were a ton of lines that I was like, what is he saying?
Yeah.
Because it was mumble mouth.
Right.
And it almost sounded like he was stuffed up. I was like, what did you just say?
I kind of picked up on that immediately. Why does it sound like that? Oh, he doesn't have lips. And fine. But in the cartoon, it was like, you bumbling boob.
Yeah.
It clearly he had lips for the voice guy or whatever.
Otherwise, you can't say boob.
And why can't you, like, I've got magic lips or whatever.
Whatever.
Like, it doesn't need to be.
There's
so
already
literal.
a little bit of magic that you're a talking skull.
Exactly.
Why do you have to take it literal?
But this part,
the literal part of the magic. You need to make this make sense.
You don't have ears either. How are you hearing people? Which would have been great too. What? I have the power. What do you have?
What did he say? Someone write it down for me.
You have a lawnmower?
Who's the crappiest actor?
Oh, Allison Brie.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely.
She's very pretty, and she looks like a great Evelyn and whatever, but
she was like she was in SNL. She was on a comedy sketch show.
Yeah.
Almost like she was looking off the screen and reading her lines.
Yeah. It looked... It was pretty awful.
Yes.
Thankfully, she doesn't say a ton of stuff in here, so it doesn't take away from the movie too much. But there are parts when she's talking like, good. Yeah.
And I wonder if her and Jared Leto are trying to lean into like being cartoons and weird, over the top.
But she doesn't come off like that.
Nope.
It's not like she's being campy. I think that she's just doing the line badly.
Yeah.
In a lot of cases.
The little boy wasn't that great either.
No, but he's a kid.
Yeah.
And there were, but he was okay, especially like watching it a second time. But as far as like our main people here, He-Man, Tila.
Did you like Nicholas?
Man-at-Arms? Yeah. I thought he did a pretty good job. Comedy ain't his thing. There's parts in here where he's clearly trying to be funny, and that's when he's at his worst. But him as He-Man, when he's being He-Man, his faces and like when he's punching people and whatever, he looks great. I thought he did a good job.
This is being completely picky. He just looks a little dopey to me and acted dopey. But like, I don't know. He just has, this is all superficial physical stuff, but I wish he had a stronger chin, a stronger nose. He has like a dopey nose and like, I don't know.
Well, He-Man as a person is just a big dopey weirdo bodybuilder guy. So, and his haircut doesn't help as far as that goes and whatever. So,
did you believe that he didn't know what he was doing in the gym?
No.
They tried to hide that this guy doesn't have muscles.
Right. Well, they do a lot of that when he's like on the date and what you could tell that he's wearing shirts that are too big for him that he still fills.
Yes.
And then the CGI giving him muscles later and whatever. Shut up. That dude's built like a brick house. Don't give me that nonsense. But
we'll put him in a kitten sweatshirt. That'll help. People think he has no muscles.
Right, which was a nod to him thinking about Battle Cat and whatever. But as far as acting goes, I would say it's slightly above average here, so I'm going to give it a 6.
Just more characters. Why Wig? Why Kristen Wiig?
Because they needed a name.
But did they? Because I didn't know she was in it until I was looking at the cast list.
Roboto isn't a girl either.
So, and she didn't get to be Kristen Wiig. It could have been anybody. Mm-hmm. I understand they're not real people, but it's like no one played a real person. It was just, I don't know, none of it was really all that great. I'm going completely average. I'm going to go with 5.
Okay. Our next category here is, did you show your work? Hell yeah, they did.
Yeah.
This is maybe the highest score I give here because as far as...
It's definitely my highest score.
Yeah. As far as He-Man looking like He-Man, everything that they did here was fantastic. As far as the costumes for the characters, as far as staying true to the toys, as far as Eternia looking like a big magical place. Cringer didn't look cringy. He looked like a big tiger. There's some stuff that looks kind of walky, but it didn't pull me out of it by any means. I really liked how Skeletor looked in this. I loved how like they have this almost glow around his eyes too. Mm-hmm. Like almost lens flares, but it's just because his eyes are red. That was super cool. The He-Man transformation is awesome. The Power Sword is fantastic.
Yeah.
Because they have changed this a number of times during the whole He-Man cartoon, whatever. They had like a robot part that came out of here, and they just went, nope, this original design is bad as hell. And I'm so glad they did that, because if they didn't do this, One, I wouldn't have anything to drink Captain Coke on. But also, this is one of my favorite parts of He-Man. So I was just very happy that they stayed true to what this was supposed to be.
Yeah. Do you know how much volume that thing adds to Guy's hair?
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I've got the power.
I've got Pantene. Yeah, it's great conditioner.
No, I want to hear the whole commercial. Do the commercial.
Hi, I'm Adam, Prince of Sad Hair. But when I hold aloft my magic sword and say, I need the volume, my hair turns shiny as a brand new battle cat.
It surrounds each strand with millions of microscopic
metachlorians. That's a Star Wars joke.
Instantly transforms. I just woke up into. Side effects may include
dopey looking, becoming a weird looking person.
Instant tan.
Yeah, instant tan. That's not a side.
Bulging veins.
Right. Ripping people's arms off. As far as I could go on and on about how good this thing looks. The music in it also is awesome.
Yep.
There's no notes for me as far as the music goes. It's not the music's fault that some of these moments land flat. I loved every part of the music. They could have used the He-Man theme a little bit more than they did in here, but I was okay with it. As far as showing your work goes, this gets a 9 from Dave.
Yeah, I don't have much else to say. It looked great, cool effects, cool music. There were too many jokes, so if you are judging it on any sort of the comedy, I got tired of some of them. They make fun of the names.
Right.
5 times in this movie.
Every name they make fun of more than once in more than 40 ways. And
sometimes inappropriately. It's just like, I don't know.
More than once inappropriately. And then they bring other characters in to make more inappropriate jokes. Like, what are you, 5? Come on. You did it, guys. Okay? We get it.
All right. I'm going 9-2, though.
Okay. Awesome.
I was between an 8 and 9, but I feel bad about all the other scores.
Oh, no, it's fine. The next category here is... Did you bring the badassery?
The categories are...
Yep.
First category is Masters of the Universe.
Oh, well, yeah, you did.
Yeah,
That's the name of the goddamn movie.
I don't know if someone screwed that up.
Good job.
But
You did.
when they were filling out the form, they're like, categories, Masters of the Universe.
Oh, yeah.
Half asleep, yeah. Superhero.
Yeah.
Sword and sorcery.
Absolutely.
Action.
Sometimes.
Adventure.
Uh-huh.
Fantasy.
Yeah.
I think so, too. Sci-fi.
No.
They were in the sky sometimes.
I guess. They put science fiction on too much of this stuff. I feel like science fiction is more leaning towards science than just because you have a spaceship in here, that doesn't mean it's science fiction.
Right.
Anyway.
There's no beakers.
Right.
Moments of this were extremely badass.
Mm-hmm.
But you have the perfect opportunity to be incredibly badass. Mm-hmm. And they decided not to do it most of the movie. It's super annoying. I was getting sleepy in the middle. Literally, I was like, come on, man, stay awake, stay awake. That shouldn't happen in a He-Man movie.
No. Like I said, this is where I'm so conflicted with the things here, because when they're doing it right, they're doing so good.
Yes.
And the beginning of this movie, the first chunk of it, I was just like, we look at what this is going to be amazing. The end of it is, you really did it. There's parts in the middle where it's like, this is so good. And it's so tonally weird for me. Just like, why? Why are you doing that? Why can't you just let this be cool? What's the matter with you? I understand that you want to pay homage or whatever you're trying to do to the cartoon. I know that was more what you were leaning into than the rest of the He-Man stuff that is out there, because like Kevin Smith didn't do that. He made those Netflix shows more like, let's make this a badass He-Man thing, not necessarily it's related to the cartoons, but it's way more adult and whatever. Yeah. These guys, I felt like they were making a very cool He-Man movie, but we're like, no, we have to put cartoon dumb shit in here.
I would be fine with if it was only adding cartoon dumb, because that didn't really bother me. What really bothered me was how they were stuffing in the feelings and the HR, the human relations part of this. Right. They made him working in HR, and then that's how he dealt with conflict
in a lot,
even as He-Man.
Right. And I am going to say a word here that I hate saying, but it felt very, I don't even want to do it because it's going to blow this whole thing up. But He-Man felt very woke to me. where I'm a very violent, big muscle, toxic masculinity, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So to contradict that, we're going to go all the way to the other end to where I'm pausing the cool stuff to go talk to people.
All right, enough of the talking, huh?
That's where the problem is.
And that's where the stuff just loses me completely.
You do not have to be toxic in your masculinity.
No.
You could be big, buff hero.
Right.
Who is a hero.
Yeah.
The same way that a superhero is or whatever, that they're kind and care about people. And the way Superman, the new Superman.
Yeah.
Right? He saves a squirrel.
Right.
Like that's how He-Man could be. He doesn't have to be. Let's talk it out.
Right.
Hey, come here. Conflict resolution.
Yeah, you can get this idea across without having to hit the brakes on everything and say, hey, wait, before I kick his ass, let's try to talk first.
Yeah.
Which literally happens in this freaking movie. And at a point where there's no way that should happen right now. And it's so egregious that it's the part that I just am like,
and it's not even just him. It's not even just a character trait. It's a trait of the movie.
Yeah.
Where it's not just him doing it. Idris has moments where he's like, let's talk about this.
Right after they talked about this.
Yes.
There's parts where it's like, sit down and feelings chat, move to a different room, sit down and feelings chat. What are we doing? This is still He-Man, right? God. I wish that there could have been a time lapse of my face as this movie went through, because it just would have been like,
excite? No. Excite?
Movie's over.
Oh, no. No.
So I'm not even done venting. I have more.
Go.
But did you bring the badassery? I gave it a 6 because there was badass stuff. They just didn't do it right for the whole movie.
Right. I'm going to give it a 7 because, like I said, the parts that they did right, they did real right, and I loved it. The last category here is, did you keep your promise? Masters of the Universe.
I'll go first so you can wrap
Go for it.
This is you. Do you know what I mean? This is your thing. 10% of it was really great.
No.
It's called He-Man, a double serving of masculinity. You wanted a double scoop of He-Man masculinity, like an ice cream cone with 2 big scoops of masculinity.
Big hoop scoops.
Big old honking scoops.
Yeah.
And what they gave you was a taster spoon of the ice cream, the masculinity, that was just covered in sprinkles.
Right.
HR talks and feeling talks and all that stuff. You can even see the ice cream. And you taste it, you know it's in there.
Yeah.
So there's some of it there, but it just...
Boy, this is really good. Where's the rest of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's too much of the sprinkles on this ice cream. The ratio's wrong.
Right.
Did you keep your promise? I gave it a 5, which I think is polite.
Okay. This is how much this means to me. Is like, this was my movie this summer. This was
Shannon. He bought a $10 sword at the movies.
very, very funny. So we went to go see it on Sunday.
Yeah.
And I'm like running around the house with this thing like, guys, look at this. Look how cool this is. Shannon, look, I'm going to drink Captain Cokes out of this all summer. Blah, 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 blah. We got to the movie theater and we're in line for popcorn. And I look up at her and she's looking at me like this. And I said, what? And she's like, you paid $45 for that thing? And I said, no, I'm in the club, so it was discounted. And I got a free large soda with it. What would you like, honey?
You want pretzel by tongue?
Disposable income, am I right? But anyway, this is...
He bought it and he said, do not.
Yeah. I was like, don't tell her. But then the jig was up as soon as we got there. Dang it, she saw the flyer. I wish they would have just crossed it out. Like, nope, it's not here anymore. As far as keeping its promise goes, you almost did it. You have so much here that is very good, very Masters of the Universe, very much what I wanted out of a Masters of the Universe movie. I'm glad that I went to see it again because it redeemed itself in a lot of ways. As far as some of the jokes landed a little better for me, the action, whether it was because I was with children or not, I don't know. They were all jumping around and super excited to see He-Man beating people up in the action scenes, and those things are so good and so great. I had a super good time with that. But the things you did wrong, you did so wrong that you I can't say anything, but you wrecked the movie with them. And you didn't wreck it for me because I'm the guy that's going to watch it anyway. I'm the guy that's going to watch it twice. You didn't need to do it for me. You needed to make it palatable for everyone else. And I don't think you did that. I think that you tried to make a comedy movie with He-Man in it, and all you did was make a shitty comedy movie with He-Man in it, and now you wrecked He-Man and the comedy movie, and now we've got Masters of the Universe, which made no money, and all I wanted from this was for it to be good enough to get a sequel so that you could do it again. And I was hoping that, like, at least I hope enough people go see this the first time so that they make another one, because I think they've got a good base here. Mm-hmm. I think that if they have another movie to do with the feedback they got from this one, kind of like Thor in the Dark World, where this was good, this one sucked ass, now go make Thor Ragnarok. Now that you have this feedback here, I want you to take that and go make another He-Man movie.
He-Man Ragnarok.
Yeah, He-Man Ragnarok. Go do it better, because you've got the stuff here. You just didn't keep your promise as far as like making a good He-Man movie here. And like I said, it redeemed itself a little bit. I'm going to give it an extra point because it's still a Masters of the Universe movie, and you still gave me the movie that I never thought I would see in a million years, especially after the first one. So I'm going to give it a 7. It's closer to a 6, but the fandom gets it to a 7 for me. So, damn it! You were so close!
Oh, no. No.
And again, I'm coming down on it a lot here because podcast. But if you have even a passing interest in Masters of the Universe, go see it. It's still worth seeing on a big screen. It's still got a lot of cool action scenes and whatever. But it's too long. That's the thing. And what Shannon watching it was like, we're still doing this here? How much longer we got? Because they take too much time with stuff that people don't go to these movies for. And had they cut some of that stuff out, I feel like this movie does way better and is a way better movie. We can go into more specifics on the spoiler jam, but I just wish I knew what time it was.
Oh my gosh, would you look at that?
Do you know what time it is?
It's math time.
All right, while you're finishing up that math work you're working on, who's the most valuable samurai?
Jared Leto.
Can you believe Jared Leto?
No.
Got a most valuable samurai from us. Yeah. No, good for you, man.
Testing your He-Man nerd knowledge.
Which unreleased figure was planned to transform from a dinosaur into a tower?
I have no idea. Never heard of that.
Answer, Gigantosaur.
Oh.
Well.
That would have been a cool toy.
Gotcha.
You did it.
Let's play a quick game of Name the Movie.
All right.
All right, we're going to start with someone who's in this.
I need to redeem myself after that last nightmare. That was hell.
Well, we're going to start with someone who's in the movie, and her name is Kristen Wiig.
Okay.
Do you know what movie I'm thinking?
We'll go Bridesmaids.
Nope, sorry.
That would have been too obvious.
Bridesmaids.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to add Bill Hader. Did you ever see the Skeleton Twins?
No.
It's kind of depressing, but there's some really funny moments. It's those two as brother and sister.
Okay. I got nothing.
Sorry, it's not I got nothing. I'm going to add Paul Rudd. It's pretty hard right now. It'd be a hard pull.
I love you, man.
Nope, sorry, it's not I love you, man. I'm going to add Mila Kunis.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
It is Forgetting Sarah Marshall. In 4, and those are randoms.
Yeah.
Real randoms. The next was going to be Jason Segel, and if you didn't get it there, I would have been surprised. But then Kristen Bell, Russell Brand, Jonah Hill, Jack McBrayer.
Yay, I did it.
You did it in 4. Good work, David.
Good work. Are those happy Kleenex? Or are those sad Kleenex?
Testing your He-Man nerd knowledge.
Which Masters of the Universe character was never released in the vintage line, but became one of the most requested figures among collectors due to a single appearance in a mini-comic?
Jeez. Is it Pigman or the Pigman guy?
The man is correct, but it's not pig.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Ram?
No. Demo Man.
Oh, jeez. I don't know.
No.
Never heard of that.
All right, David. Let's get a final score for Masters of the Universe.
All right, our final score here is 63.
Oh, no. No.
Oh man. Well,
Monkey.
It beat Anaconda with a 62. It beat The Running Man with a 57. It beat Together with a 61. I don't want to talk about all the movies that it didn't beat.
That's fine. You don't have to.
Well, it's disappointing.
You already summed it up. You said if you can, go check it out in the movies.
Yeah,
Take a whole day to go check it out.
Go watch it 4 times. Go pay for it. Go pay for it 4 times. Like I said, I think there's good bones here.
The house don't fall when my bones are good.
They need another shot at it.
Yeah.
So,
which scene would be the coolest scene to have a piece of artwork of hanging on your wall?
Skeletor coming out of the ship where you just see his eyeballs.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
There is an artist that just does eyes. I'll have to share him with you because he's really cool, but he does a lot of cool comic book stuff like this.
Sure.
I would have that, or maybe when they're fighting, when He-Man and Skeletor are fighting and the purple lightning's flying around. And
when he jumps at him with that purple lightning thing. Yeah.
It's super cool. The reason I bring up badass artwork of movie scenes is I draw and paint movie scenes. You can check out all of my artwork at briandrawsmovies.com. I'd appreciate if you did. Sign up for the mailing list. Follow me on socials. And if you see something you like on my website, feel free to buy it and use the coupon code SAMURAI and you'll get 25% off.
Yeah.
That's a lot of percents.
That's like 25 of them.
Pretty much. Mm-hmm. We also have merch if anyone's interested. You could go to TeePublic, type in Samurai Movie Jam, and a bunch of our t-shirts will come up. We're getting more and more designs. We now have a big blue monkey, so watch out. There is a big blue monkey. Yep. Time for a little bit of randomness.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's going to be a little bit easy, which
it's
is
a
not
little
bad.
bit easy. Just randomness and that.
Dave, what I need from you to start, we're going to do some Mad Libs. I'm taking the synopsis. I'm changing some stuff.
Okay.
What I need is a word to describe somebody.
Cottonhead and Ninny Muggins.
Oh, boy. Thanks. I got to write that.
Thank you.
That's more of a person, not to describe. Cotton-headed.
Cotton-headed, sure.
Yeah. Now I need an adjective for a story. If someone told you a story, you could say that that story was...
intriguing.
Ooh. All right, now I need a restaurant.
Red Robin.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yum.
That's what I should have said. An occupation.
A miner.
That's a good one. And something you can hold, not related to mining.
Cotton candy.
All right, so we have a new story here, a new synopsis. You got to tell me what this movie, how it plays out, right? Just give us a rundown how this movie goes.
Sure.
The synopsis of this movie is a cotton-headed miner on Earth discovers his intriguing secret legacy as the Prince of Red Robin and must recover a magic cotton candy to protect his kingdom.
Well, he gets fired from his miner job because he keeps wearing cotton on his head instead of his helmet to go down into the mine. And he's very overweight, so they were having trouble fitting him into the mine anyway.
Yeah.
They had to butter his hips to get him in there because he's very overweight. He loves Red Robin.
He goes there all the time. Yum.
Yep. That's your part of this. Every time I say Red Robin, you have to say yum.
Yum.
There we go. So, as the Prince of Red Robin.
Yum.
Yum. As the Prince of Red Robin.
Yum.
He realizes that the restaurants aren't doing very well and they need help because they're running out of balloons. Kids aren't getting the balloons they need and whatever. So he decides, what is my favorite thing to eat? It's cotton candy. So maybe at Red Robin, we should start selling cotton candy burgers at Red Robin.
Yum.
So he goes to make the perfect cotton candy sandwich at Red Robin.
Yum.
But finds out that cotton candy has no rigidity whatsoever. So every time that he puts it onto the burger at Red Robin, it melts right away. So nobody believes him that there's cotton candy on this burger. It's just the flavor of it. So then he finds a magic cotton candy tree and brings that cotton candy to Red Robin.
Yum.
And it stays on the burger as a patty, and it becomes a phenomenon, and people love it. And then Michael Keaton shows up and steals it from Red Robin.
Yum.
And starts selling it at McDonald's. in not Red Robin.
I'm loving it. Yum.
And hilarity ensues at Red Robin.
Yum.
We did it.
That's a good movie. I'd watch that.
I wouldn't.
Where the hell do you find a magic trees with cotton candy?
Eternia.
Oh, that makes
Cotton
sense.
Candy Man.
Email time.
Yeah, emails.
Check an email. It's like the best thing I do.
First one here is from Adam Lofton.
Oh.
Yeah. The subject of his email is WW84. So he must be writing in to talk about Wonder Woman 84.
Because we did bring it up.
We did.
One of the reviews of Obsession said it's a better version of Wonder Woman 84.
Right.
They're like, why? Tell us. And Adam's helping out.
Explain this. So Adam writes in to say, so sadly as a nerd, I've seen this movie twice, maybe 3 times. So in the movie, Pedro Pascal finds a wishing stone and then becomes the wishing stone master guy. I don't know, the whole badass part of the movie is when Wonder Woman fights Cheetah, who becomes Cheetah from the Wishmaster Pedro. And I was yelling at the screen, that's not how that happened. And then the movie ended because of friendship and saying, renounce your wish. And then I left saying, I hate everything about this. But guess what, guys? I have a new job. He's got a new job. You did it. No more trucks for you. Yeah, I think what he was trying to say there very quickly in an amazing run-on sentence.
Yeah, I love that you didn't read it the way you would normally. You're like, no punctuation? I'm not stopping.
I'm just reading it. It's just how ridiculous Wonder Woman 84 is.
Yeah.
Power, friendship, and whatever else. And
I'm going to watch it.
yeah, I can't believe you didn't watch that.
Told you, I own it.
Yeah. But we're so happy that you have a new job.
Yeah, man, congrats.
Yeah. He will explain more later. He says, explain more later. Can't wait till you guys do Masters of the Universe, and Mortal Kombat 2 was just okay. I think they should have went to an unknown for Johnny Cage, JS, but the guy who plays Shao Kahn was fantastic. He was fantastic.
Absolutely.
And you're absolutely right. They should have probably went to someone else other than Carl Urban for Johnny Cage. But whatever. This is all right. Okay, later from Nerd Dome. Thanks for reaching out, Adam.
Yeah,
it's always
thanks, man.
good to hear from you. Mortal Kombat 2 was okay.
What would you rather watch? Mortal Kombat 2 or Masters of the Universe?
Masters of the Universe. I'm going to pick it just because of fandom. But is it a better movie? Eric, on the way home, was like, okay, Dave, answer me this. Would you rather watch Mario Galaxy or Masters of the Universe? And I said, damn you, Scuba Steve. I said Masters of the Universe because of He-Man. But is it a better movie? I don't know.
Yeah.
Mario Galaxy is an hour and some odd minute long video game commercial. So
Yeah.
I still think Masters of the Universe is better, but I wanted so much more.
Oh, no. No.
All right, we do have one Consider the Source. So this is a
Okay.
segment where if you need any advice, feel free to send in your questions and we'll answer it, but you just got to consider the source.
That's right.
Evan Worthington says, hey guys, love the show. Been watching since the first episode. I'm always looking forward to the next episode or mini jam. I was wondering if you guys had some advice for a guy almost in his mid-20s, just about graduated from school. I'm working in MRI currently and compete in BJJ and MMA in my free time. I was just wondering if you guys had any advice about how to juggle everything life throws at us: relationships, family, friends, work, goals, and also how to handle horror movies. Also, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about some anime like Ghost in the Shell, Akira, Perfect Blue, and Chainsaw Man. Have a good one. It's currently 5:52 a.m., 42 degrees, cloudy, Freedom Units across the pond in northern Michigan.
The man got up early to send us that.
Yeah, he did.
My guy.
All right, we'll break this apart. So, first of all, he needs advice. How do you handle everything that life throws at you?
Oh, you got to let some things fall out to the wayside. So I would suggest, deodorant is more of a suggestion.
Come on. That'll save you time.
Yeah, that'll save you a couple
2 swipes
seconds.
worth of time.
Right. 2 swipes, each armpit worth of time. Eating is something that we spend a lot of time doing that we could probably do less of. So don't feel like you got to eat all the time.
Yeah, that's good advice from us.
But do drink your water.
Drink lots of water.
We don't, that's not the thing we're letting fall off,
Yeah.
obviously. But you could.
Get lots of rest.
Yeah.
This is actually good advice. Set up a roles and goals for yourself. Write down
Roles?
roles and goals.
Roles and goals?
Yeah, what's your role? Like, it's a relationship, great. So you're either a husband or a boyfriend. That'll be a
that
role.
kind of role. I'm so fat. I was like, what does bread have to do with this?
Did you forget to say pizza before you said role?
Yeah. Did you mean cinnamon?
Yeah. So are you a father? That's a role. Are you a worker, an employee? That's a role. Are you a best friend? That's a role.
Yeah.
So write down all your roles and write down one goal about how you could be better at it.
Sure.
There you go. And then all you have to focus on is that one thing for each thing. If you do that a little bit better, you're going to think you're succeeding at all the things you got going on.
Absolutely. And I was being funny about letting things fall off. But I think that as far as juggling things go, as far as life goes, there's too much for anyone to do all of it all the time. Yeah. So you've got to be okay with that can wait till tomorrow. That can wait till next week. Mm-hmm. That can wait till whenever, because the things that you have to focus on, the things that are important, you want to make sure that you're giving that your full attention, and then letting those other things
fold the clothes tomorrow.
Do the dishes tomorrow. Do the whatever that.
Don't fold the fitted sheet.
Don't fold.
Roll it up in a ball and shove it in the closet.
Damn,
it's good enough.
That's right. But yeah, that kind of stuff, it can wait. But I know the disease too, where you're just like, no, I got to get all this done and whatever. You have to make time for yourself. You have to make time for the people that you love and all that kind of thing. So you'll never do it perfectly, so don't try.
All right. How to handle horror movies.
Don't watch them if you don't like them.
Yeah. Peek through one slit. Do the Vulcan.
Yeah. Do the Vulcan.
And then lastly, he wants to hear about some anime. Did you recognize any of those that I said?
Yeah, I've seen Ghost in the Shell, the original one, a long time ago. I've seen Akira a long time ago. There was a time when anime wasn't so popular, and you would find one every once in a while at Blockbuster, just kind of hidden in the weeds. And Travis and I would watch those. Like Ninja Scroll is a great one. I've watched that a number of times. Anime's gotten too big now. Like Chainsaw.
The eyes?
Yeah, well, yeah. Like Chainsaw Man is a new one. There's so bloody much of it, that you can't keep up with it all. I think it's very cool. The animation is awesome, and I like to see when shows like Invincible and the DC movies, a lot of them were done but with Japanese animation studios and that kind of thing. So it looks very good. It's very cool, but I don't get into a ton of the new stuff now, like Chainsaw Man. I watched some of, what's it called? Superhero Academia.
Why don't you look it up?
Dave's looking up stuff on the internet.
On your mark, get set. We're riding on the internet.
My Hero Academia. I've watched some of My Hero Academia, and that's really good. But again, it got so long that eventually I was like,
goodbye.
There's 70 more episodes of this shit. I can't. I got stuff to do. I got to go watch the Madison and try to feel things.
Hey, you know what time it is? It's time to turn in some homework.
All right, let's do it.
I'll go first.
You go first.
Because you don't have it pulled up. You gave me Nightcrawler.
Yeah, how'd you like that?
Jake Gyllenhaal, he is such a good creep.
You're a creepy kid, you know that?
Yeah, with his long hair and his creepy skinny body at the time and his weirdly ironed shirts. And yeah, he's just a great, great creep. It's crazy how that's probably a real job. Like, people really do that.
Yeah.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
That's like a lifestyle. He is so odd and unhinged that it adds such an awesome intensity and extra anxiety to the movie, to the car chase at the end, to all the stuff that happens. It's super cool. It's like extra charge to the whole movie.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. I gave it a B.
It's a good movie. I haven't seen it in a long time, but it's Jake Gyllenhaal at his best. So yeah, very good. My homework was Mike and Nick and Alice. Mm-hmm. And I loved it.
Yeah, good.
I loved that it was a time travel movie, but they didn't talk about it a ton, and they didn't focus a ton on it as far as like, well, if this is part of this world, all of this doesn't matter until the end of it. It was cool to see Ben Schwartz in the beginning singing that song, doing a little musical number, and it did something that I always think of in time travel movies. Like, as soon as time travel is invented, wouldn't it instantly start working, and like, wouldn't people start hopping all over? And it's like, oh, I've solved time travel. Oh, there's someone coming back right now.
Yeah. And
that's kind of what happens. He's like, oh yeah. And then he starts writing on the board, and then the things open it up, and there's present Nick. This has a secret He-Man cameo. Dolph Lundgren's in it as the Baron for about 30 seconds. And that was very cool.
Yeah.
It has an awesome soundtrack. There's so many good songs with this, including the Blade song shows up. And then a Mortal Kombat song shows up. What? I was like, this is great. The action was super good. That last whole fight scene was really great. And how Cyclops is doing his thing. You're right. He's a good actor, man. I liked him a lot. Alice was really good too. Vince Vaughn is Vince Vaughn. And I don't know. I feel like Vince Vaughn has tapped into something very strange where he can make that quirky thing work dramatically, work as comedy, work as anything in there. And it's so good. Who, like at the end, I'm the customer. Customer's always what? Yeah. But yeah, that was a good movie. I liked it a lot. I gave it a B+. We should assign homework for next time.
Okay.
What is mine going to be? Because that will be a surprise. Yours isn't going to be.
I was going over a few things. I was thinking about giving you Over Your Dead Body, but you said you're going to watch it anyway, so I'm not going to waste my homework on it because you're going to watch it.
Right.
Plus, I think you might have to rent it for a little too much right now anyway. I'm going off the list because you were talking about James Marsden. It made me think about him with Michael Keaton in the movie Knox Goes Away.
Okay.
And James Marsden is not a badass in that movie, but he does have a great scene where it acted probably, I'm going to sneeze.
God bless you. What the beep? Knock it off. God bless you.
Thank you. But he acts his butt off in this one scene when he comes to see his Michael Keaton, his dad. So Knox Goes Away is your homework for this time.
Knox Goes Away. Perfect. Your homework is going to be the original Masters of the Universe movie.
Okay.
Because I'll probably have more thoughts on this that I didn't talk about that we can talk about on the next episode.
Cool.
You go watch that and think of Lil Dave. That movie was coming out. I was so excited, kind of like this one, where I was like, wow, there's no way this is going to be bad. I can't wait to see it. Oh, no. No. But there's some stuff in there that's really fantastic. So
yeah, I'm excited to see it. It's been on my list only because I feel like that might be one where I could pull a cool scene from to draw.
Mm-hmm.
And people would probably be like, oh, yeah, cool, He-Man.
Right.
Even though the movie was a great, like, cult classic. Kind of.
It has become that now.
Yeah.
A lot of people love it just because of Courtney Cox.
Yeah. All right.
No.
What?
Not because of Courtney Cox.
What are we watching next? Or next week you get a mini jam from us.
Yep.
Tropic Thunder.
That's right.
First, take a big step back.
And then right after that, we got a full one. We're doing Disclosure Day, which I'm excited about. I don't know a lot about it,
right?
But I'm intrigued.
I'm intrigued to see Steven Spielberg doing Aliens again. Let's see what he does.
So they're saying his best work in the last 80 years. I'm kidding, 20 years?
Yeah, so join us for Disclosure Day and Tropic Thunder before that. Thanks for coming out and reach out to us on our socials here, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
If you want to stick around, we're going to give you a little sample of extra jam.
Yep, we're going to do some extra jam.
A little bit of spoilers, but because they're spoilers, we're giving you the opportunity to walk away.
Yeah.
Okay?
You could walk away now. You could go. If you want to go, you can go.
But you would miss this. Yeah, you would have missed that.
You would have missed that.
If you walked away. No, go ahead. Go ahead, walk away. That's fine. See you later.
Oh, no.
Why'd you leave?
No, they left. Well, all right, let's get into some extra jam.
Sample of your extra jam.
Here's a little taste of some extra jam.
All right, the most badass scene. I have very vague things here. Maybe you can get more specific, but I was saying in the beginning, the intro of the characters, Fisto punching that guy, and fighting Skeletor at the end. What do you think was the most badass scene?
It's not even close. When He-Man shows up at Skeletor's place to go give him the power sword, and then Skeletor says, I cheat, I'll have these guys take the sword, and then He-Man says, they can try.
Yeah.
And then goes to whooping ass. It's so good. It's so good. You get him fighting all these cool characters and doing He-Man stuff, sticking Spikor to the ceiling and hitting people with that sword and stabbing people into the wall with the sword. And it's just fantastic He-Man action, which is exactly what I wanted. And there's a couple parts of this, like I said, the first 20 minutes where Man-at-Arms and Trapjaw fight, and He gets sent to Earth and everything. So good.
He had one job: hold the sword, don't lose the sword.
Don't lose
10
the
seconds
sword.
later.
Yep. He drops it. Yep. That's for sure the most badass scene.
Perfect. Best character to replace with Chris Farley.
Ram Man.
It is Ram Man. That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
He just does his Foley, like pulling up the pants before he starts running at somebody.
Right. Yeah. The big Foley, like, I live in a van down by Eternia.
And then he just the whole falling into coffee table stuff that he did all the time. Yeah, he's Ram
And
Man.
then he just goes and flies out the door.
How great would it be?
If he was still alive?
Yeah. Period. Yeah. Right. All right. Does He-Man win in a fight?
Yes.
Against Lion-O?
Yes.
How come? What happened?
Because He-Man, by name, is the most powerful man in the universe. And this is another problem with the movie, is there's parts here where, like, when he punches Trapjaw and goes, ow, as He-Man, nuh-uh! He-Man does it. He's the most powerful man in the f***ing universe. It's not He-Man, a guy that's slightly stronger than normal. He-Man, it's the most powerful man in the universe. You dicks.
How about when he holds the spaceship up for...
Yeah, and he picks up a spaceship and she's like, wow, you're really strong. And he says, it's actually getting kind of heavy. No, it isn't. You pick it up and go, this is easy and I could do this for the rest of my life if I had to. It would be like me holding this slide whistle, just like, because he's the most powerful man in the universe. Stand 10 toes with Superman powerful. And you didn't. You couldn't just leave it because he has to feel and so much that he gets the sword back at the end and then pulls the sword out, has this big epic thing where I have the power and turns back into He-Man, puts the sword away and says, let's talk, Skeletor. What? You have the power again. Talking time's done. Skeletor stabbed you, and you had to go to a bunch of flashbacks to get back. And now you come back as He-Man. Everybody's like, oh yeah, let's get to whooping ass. But
let me put this away.
Does your dad make you mad? Why? Don't. Okay. My rant.
All right, so he beats Lion-O, you're saying?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, let me up the ante.
Okay.
We're talking post-spinach Popeye.
Whoops his ass.
Come on.
Yes. Doot, doot. Yeah. But again, Popeye's just slightly bigger forearms after he eats spinach. He's not the most powerful man in the universe.
He has a battleship in his biceps, Dave.
Don't care. You aren't He-Man.
All right. How about Thor?
It would be tougher, but I still think He-Man wins.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's got the power of Grayskull. It's the universe. The universe's heart is Castle Grayskull. The heart of the heart is the sword. It's He-Man. He has the power. So He-Man wins that fight too. But again, He-Man is my guy. So he wins everything. I don't care.
Danny LaRusso?
Danny LaRusso's going to fight. Danny LaRusso's going to fight. He can't beat Dan LaRusso. Now with that crane technique, that's too strong.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sorry. Honk, 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 man. Honk. I still haven't made you watch Karate Kid 3. I got to do that.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around for the Extra Jam. Again, you
absolutely
follow us on all the socials, please. Feel free to email us if you want. You've heard the damn thing enough. And thank you for listening. Thanks for supporting us and listening all the way to the end. All three of you. Go tell your friends to check us out. That would be really awesome.
That's right. We're 40 episodes in here. It's been a blast. Thank you guys for being here and being a part of it. And we will see you on the next one.
I hate vegetable soup. It's yucky.